Okay, hello, new week here. Day 9. Okay, a song that makes you happy. The first song that pops into my head is a Pharrell song, Happy. A lot of songs make me happy, but that's the first one that popped into my head, so there we go. Because I'm happy. What I am grateful for today. I am grateful for my girls. And the other one, the boys are so much trouble. The boys are so clingy. The boys are so much trouble. The boys are such buttheads. The boys torment me. They're always on top of me. Aren't you? You know, when I feed the dogs, I feed them in twos. These two get fed together, the other two get fed together. Which is great, because usually you gotta feed deaf dogs separately, but Pip has got the routine down and he doesn't bug Penny. But when I feed the girls, they're patient. They wait till I say, okay, you can eat. You know, both the girls give me a kiss on the cheek before they start eating their food. It's beautiful. I love it. They take their time to eat. The boys, I have to pick up their bowl, pour the food in, and then put it down, and they're like, and they don't wait. And yeah, sometimes I can get Junior to wait, but this one don't listen. I know that's an old joke, but yeah, I'm thankful for my girls. Like Penny, she kind of corrects Pip when he's doing things that are wrong. Like she sees him going and trying to go into the garbage, she'll herd him away from the garbage. She is part healer, and you know, I'm drinking out of my Los Chaparrales cup. Got that. It was a Christmas gift the first year they were open in their little food truck, because, you know, like I was such a supportive customer. Like I was always reposting and sharing and telling everybody about it. And now they have the restaurant. So, yeah, but I'm really thankful for my girls. Also, another thing is when I like leave them alone, if he starts doing something he's not supposed to be doing, she'll start barking and let me know. She's a little rat, but I love it. She's a good girl. And Lola is just the most well-behaved dog in the world, so like Lola's wonderful. But you know, I took her. She has 9 years under her belt. She's the best dog. First, I thought I was getting to the deep ones. Some of these questions this week, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with. First, large purchase. So here, what are we talking about here? Like, how large is large? I mean, I got my first car for like $2,500. Is that large? At the time, it might have been. I don't know. My house. My house is the largest purchase I've made, which isn't really that big, but I mean, it was 28. It was 28. The Kia was 17.4. So I guess maybe the Kia, but definitely the house was definitely the largest purchase. The first, I guess the first largest purchase. So the Kia or the house, whichever one. The Kia I bought in 2015. Brand new. Like it literally had 3 miles and it still had the plastic on it. At least I know it's taken care of. It's gotten its oil changes on time. And I think I want to get another one maybe if I can next year, because it'll be 10 years old and all the warranties will be gone. And I saw one the other day. It was blue. It was like, oh. There's also a really nice orange, but I don't know if those are going to be the colors next year. We'll see how things go financially. I don't know if I want another payment, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to pay it off in cash this time. Things have really changed in the last year. So yeah. I don't even know how interest rates are gonna look like next year. We'll see. Time will tell. Maybe I'll just get a used car. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna drink my mullein tea. It's mullein and sage, but you know, whatever. And see you tomorrow with the question, song, and what I'm grateful for the day. Okay, laters. Hey, so good morning. Doing day 9. So that'll be day 3 on my list of the song of the day, what I'm grateful for, and the question of the day. No, wait. Song 3 on here. I don't know what day it is over there. I think it's 10. I don't know, man. Okay, let's see. We have a song that makes you sad. Okay, there are a lot of songs that make me sad, but the one song I go to when I'm feeling desperate and hopeless and I just want to like cry is Snuff by Slipknot. That song gives me a lot of big feelings. Like, it can take me to places if I let it. It reminds me of a relationship at the time. It was the relationship in my life at that time. Like, sometimes I'm like, still, but at the same time, like, I know that person and I wasn't meant to be. So, because the person I thought was made up in my head, and I do that a lot, being borderline, you know, you put people up on pedestals. But yeah, like, put it this way, I still kind of, occasionally we wish each other like happy birthday and stuff, and talk, message here or there. And he is 40 now, and he doesn't have a job, he has 2 kids he doesn't have custody of, you know, like, he's completely in Peter Pan syndrome. He's still cute though, but yeah, you know. I just thought he was the most delicious thing in the world when I was with him. But yeah, that song, it can take me to dark places if I let it, but it's a beautiful, wonderful song. It just makes me cry every time, especially the video. Because I kind of feel like that sometimes. Like, okay. There we go. What do you miss from your childhood? Not paying bills. That's about it. Yeah, not paying bills. Dude, the food dish is empty. You ate your breakfast. And what am I grateful for today? I know I did it in a different order. I'm cheating. What am I grateful for today? Just, I don't think I've said this. Yesterday I was doing the dog thing, and I know people reach out to me. Like, I don't know, I had a friend once who said that I'm like guarded by armed guards and a 20-foot brick wall and with chicken wire on the top and snipers and an alligator moat. it may seem like I'm off, but no, that's just my brain. I'm an oversharer, and I don't like lying, so that's why it seems like I'm. But like Lori is closed off. Like, it's really hard to get close to me. Because I know I keep people, like, really at a distance. So I appreciate anyone who tries to get into my Fort Knox, or whatever you want to call it. Be like, this is a person I've known for a very long time who said that. But the other side of that is when I let people into my inner sanctum, I cling on to them for dear life, because it's so hard for me to open up to people. I don't want to have to do that again. You know, like, this person has seen all these sides of me and knows the real me. And I don't want to do that again, kind of thing. You know? Like, I don't want to open up and be vulnerable on a whole nother level. There's a superficial level of opening up and be vulnerable, which is, you know. And obviously all the stuff I talk about is stuff I would tell anyone. But yeah. I am grateful for the people who are there and reach out to me, and I see you and I appreciate you. You know, like yesterday when we were doing when I was doing the dog transport with that big floof. The girl, we've met several times. We've done trade-offs several times. And I knew from the minute I met her, I loved her. But anyways, she's British and she loves Doctor Who. And the first time we met was we took a husky to Sandholm, and we traded it off with her. And it was the day that Doctor Who came on, the first new episode of, you know, the one where David Tennant was back. And maybe it was presumptuous of me. I was like, oh my god, I love your accent. And then I asked her where she was from. And I already kind of knew it was Midlands. Because the guy who I was talking about is from the Midlands. And I recognized inflections. And I was like, oh, have you watched the new Doctor Who yet? And I was like, but do you like Doctor Who? And that's like asking a British person if they like fish and chips. No, I'm just kidding. But it kind of is, because that's like the biggest thing over there. And she's like, yeah, of course. I was like, who's your favorite? She was like, of course, 10. I was like, okay. And she's like, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm still recording them all. And when I get back from blah 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 for Christmas, and yeah, like I could see myself being friends with her. That's the thing. And she loves animals and this and that, but like I'm just so afraid of getting close to people. And she doesn't live here. She lives about an hour and a half away. But yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I could see myself being friends with her, but my fear of rejection. But yesterday she's like, I'd give you a hug, but I know you don't like them. And I was like, no, it's okay if you ask. You know, and she gave me a hug, and she's like, I know you won't reach out, but if you ever need to. And I'm like, I appreciate that. You know, like. And I see people and I see that they care, and it's just hard for me to like do that. Because part of me is like, well, what if they do something that disappoints me? And then my other side comes out. Or what if they leave me? And my other side comes out. I don't know. Like, this is getting long, but Yeah, I see you and I appreciate you. And it's not you, it's me. I swear. It really is. I'm afraid of people. I'm afraid of Americans. Okay, sorry. If you know, you know. I can't do too much more because I don't want to get a copyright strike. My head is full of useless music lyrics. Okay, till tomorrow. Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? So I'm here, and it's been a few days since I've actually done a video. For all you who hate when I futz with my hair, let me just try to get it right so I don't futz with it too much, okay? It's been a few days since I've done a video. Even the gratitude ones or the workout ones. I haven't been feeling well. I wasn't feeling well. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm probably about like 80%. I don't know if I'll do a workout video tonight, but I should. But I do know that I haven't done the gratitude song or the question of the day for 3 days. So we have 4, 5, and 6 to do. And I'm not gonna lie to you and throw on different shirts and just be like, yeah, okay. No, I'm gonna just do them all right now. So, okay. 3, I did that the other day, so 4. A song you never get tired of. There are so many, but anything by Linkin Park, anything by Rehab, really, except for the Bartender song, which I know is their most popular song, and that's probably why I get sick of it. There's so many other better songs. That is a good song, don't get me wrong. It's just they have better songs. Danny is a lyrical genius. Yeah. And Lil Nas X, I love a lot of his stuff. Like anytime like Industry Baby comes on or anything like that. And you know, there's so many songs. I love all kinds of music, so it's really hard for me to pick songs because I'm like, okay, then there's this and there's that and blah 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 blah. I could talk about music and dogs like all day long. Those are my topics. Those are my fixations. Music and dogs. Ever since I was a kid, I used to get made fun of in school. Don't you ever talk about anything other than music? No. Little did I know there was a reason for me being fixated with certain things. But hey, you know, those are my things. If you talk to me about music and dogs, we could be here for hours. Let's see. Song from your preteen years. I'm gonna go with NKOTB because they were my favorite band back then. Even when they did that comeback of theirs. That's about when I was a preteen. I was like 12 or 13 or so when they tried to come out as like gangster and do that Dirty Dog and wearing the big old oversized flannels, and Jonathan wasn't in the band anymore. And I went to a concert. I went to 2 New Kids on the Block concerts, one for the Magic Summer Tour and one for the Face the Music Tour. So, yeah, when they were trying to do the gangster rap, I listened to R&B and pop and top 40. I still do, but I listened to it really hardcore up until about my like right around 13-ish. There was this radio station I loved. It was called Hot 102.1. And one day it just went off the air, and I was like, okay. And the next day it came back on the air, and it was playing alternative rock music, and I was like, but the thing is, I remember growing up, oh, metal and rock, oh, who would listen to that? That's horrible, scary music, and that's devil worship music, and I was like, I'd never listen to that. I put a foodie booty there and changed my mind. So, yeah, it's kind of the first song I ever heard or listened to that was rock that I liked. I remember that station came back on the air as New Rock 102.1, and the first song they played was Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. And that was my favorite song for the longest time. That was the first song I ever liked, and the song that got me into alternative music. So, there's my preteen years for you. And then A song you like from the 70s. That's song number 6. I like a lot of 70s music. I don't know. It's really hard to just pick one. Roller Coaster of Love. Is that from the 70s or the 80s? Roller Coaster of Love. But yeah, and I know there's a Red Hot Chili Peppers version from the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack too. But no, I like a lot of disco, and I'm not sure if Fleetwood Mac is more of 80s or 70s. I know Stevie Nicks is 80s. I think the Beatles might have had some music in the 70s. I like all of it, man. I like 60s, I like 50s, I like 40s. I just love music, okay? Okay, gratitude. Okay. Well, I am thankful for snacks.com because I got some chip munchos for my mom. Shipped to the house. Free shipping if you spend over like $25 or something. And I also got some chips for a review, and I know that's silly. I'm thankful again for people who reach out to me and try to help me, because right now I'm desperately like on a hardcore search for Pip to find a home. Like I don't want to go into the details, but I just feel like I'm at my point where I can't do this anymore. I'm in over my head, and this was never intended to be forever, and it's come to that point. But I don't want him to just go anywhere, so I've been reaching out hardcore to rescues and all these my friends that I've made through transports and stuff like that, and I'm really trying to find a good place for him to go. I need to focus on me. I need to focus on my health more, and I get lost in the shuffle. So, and Junior, I can't do that with taking care of everything and everyone. And I know people are probably gonna hate me for if I find him another home, but it wasn't meant to be forever. And from the moment I've got him, I've literally said it was just a temporary thing, and now he turns a year old in a few days. And day 3 of things I am grateful for, my therapist. I don't know if I've said that already, but there we go. She gets it again. My therapist. For putting in extra hours and time and just being awesome. Okay. Oof. My stomach's still not 100%. Okay. 4, 5, and 6 on the questions of the day. What would people currently be surprised to know about you? I don't want to share all that. I don't know. I mean, I've mentioned this before, but I used to hate dogs. I was a cat person. There we go. 3 events that changed your life from childhood. Okay, I really don't think we should be getting into this. There's a lot. I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but this just doesn't seem like the time or the place. 3 events that changed my life from childhood. My sister being born. That made me never want kids. I was in the delivery room. I was 6 years old. It was horrifying. And at that moment in my life, I said, I'm never doing that. And I've pretty much stuck to my guns on that one. I'm 44 and I don't have kids. Granted, I did almost have kids twice, but I didn't. That was for the best. I was going to be responsible and take care of my accident. You know what I mean? I was going to be a mother. If that's what the universe had called for, I would have been a mother, and I would have done the best I could. But it wasn't meant to be, which I am okay with. What is meant to be will be, and that's what was. You know, I was sad at the time because of course you have all those emotions, and sometimes I may find myself wondering, you know, like, what if? But I think I'm better off not being a parent because I've got too much emotional baggage, and I don't think I would be a good parent. I would be a caring parent, yes, but probably not a good parent. So I don't know if that makes sense. And a third event, see that? Or no, I think that's just one. No, maybe that's two. I don't know. So my sister being born, making me never want kids. Changing schools a lot, I'm sure, messed with my head and shaped me and changed my life. I changed schools a lot. I moved a lot as a kid. And then, excuse me, my dad going to prison probably changed a few, you know, like, was a big event in my life. So, who knows? See, these questions this week are just not vibing with me. I do not like them. Excuse me. Favorite childhood memory of your parents? I'm gonna go with my mom. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, to be honest. I've blocked a lot of it out. But I do know that when I was young and I was the only child, my mom spent a lot of time with me. My mom used to be really, really, really smart. And that may sound mean to say. She does have a TBI as well. And she had a lot of stuff happen. Her, like, with my dad and stuff. And I don't want to talk about that too much. But when I was younger, my mom, she still loves reading, don't get me wrong, but now sometimes I have to tell her how to spell cat like 3 times. So, you know, like, it's C-A-T, Mom. I think I was about 11 when that happened. She almost died because of something my dad did. And, but back in the day, she was really, really smart. She was going to school to be a veterinarian. But when I was young, really young, 4 or 5, I knew how to read by the time I went into kindergarten. Like, I was reading, like, newspapers and stuff. I loved to read as a kid. I had time to read, you know. I still love to listen to books. I listen to books probably like 8 hours a day while I'm cleaning and cooking and taking care of dogs. I have audiobooks while I'm sleeping. Well, I'm just always. That's Josh. I constantly have books going. I love learning, and I get that from her. But yeah, back to the memory. Like, that's a fond memory. Like, I used to read her veterinarian books, you know, when she was in college. And she would, before my sister was born, she would play, there's this game, like this learning kit called Pickle Bus. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. It was like this, you'd get stuff in the mail all the time, and it would be like games and puzzles and riddles and all kinds of stuff. And stuff, it was like to teach your kids. And we would do that all the time. We would always do learning activities and projects and read books together and talk about them. And I would, you know, watch Sesame Street and all that stuff with her. And she was really, really into teaching me and helping me learn. Hey! When I got into school, they wanted to skip me 2 grades, but we didn't. She didn't want me to miss out on being a child. I kind of wish she would have, because then I would have graduated. I mean, I got my GED and a college degree now, but obviously I don't use it. Guys, come on. There's a whole backyard out there you can play in like that all night long. The door is open. The doggy door is open. Okay. But she used to, like I said, you know, she used to teach me, and, like, she was just really, I was really like a sponge for learning, and I loved it. And she would spend all this time with me. Just okay, sorry about that. I had to like take a minute. But my mom just used to really like teaching me stuff, and I miss that. And I loved that. And it's one memory that I hold very fondly in my heart. Okay, that's it. I got a little, okay, tomorrow. Bye. Hello, hello. It is another day, and here I am. So, let's see. The song of the day, a song you want played at your wedding. Well, I didn't have a wedding, and I don't plan to ever have a wedding. So I don't know. Nice day for a white wedding. I don't know. I can't answer that because I never dreamed of a wedding. Even as a kid, I was like, let's just go to a barn and elope or whatever, and both times that's what I did. Well, not the barn part, but yeah. Courthouse. What I am grateful for today, well, I want to say thank you to Amanda. She sent me this gorgeous keychain and then 3 bags of pickled jelly beans. There's only 2 here, I know. This one got opened. And then I also got these adorable chip clips. I have all these chip clips, and I use them for like lettuce and stuff too. So trust me, I have. And my friend M sent me these Day of the Dead ones, and then I have these. And trust me, I need them all. And she also sent me this cute little fancy chocolate bee. Hey, look, busy little bee. Ooh, I didn't even know they made chocolate bees. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. I really think it's cute. It made my day. I'm sending her a box tomorrow because she won dog treats. I think that video got released today, actually, Thursday. And then earliest memory. Huh, that's a hard one. Earliest memory. Let me think about this. No. I think I was about 4 or 5, and we lived on this in this apartment building. And I don't remember my exact age, to be honest. But I know I was young, and I still had my cat Meow Meow. And I remember we would walk a lot over to this ice cream place. It was like a Dairy Queen, but it wasn't. It was like Blue Bell or something. Blue Bonnet, Blue Boy. And it was in Milwaukee. Yeah, it was, I remember that. We used to walk almost every night over there. And then there was also like this all-you-can-eat buffet over there, and like this arcade place called Aladdin's Castle at this little strip mall near there. Our grocery store that we went to was there. But yeah, I remember walking there and getting these frozen bananas. I used to love those, the ones that were covered in chocolate. Those were my favorite. I still love those. But our dollar store stopped carrying the ones they had. They had little chopped up ones. Yeah. I suppose I could make get the chocolate shell and do it myself, but you know, it was cheaper just to buy it for $1.25 and have them just ready to pop 1 or 2 in my mouth anytime. That sounds dirty. This chocolate shell is so expensive now. At least in our grocery store. I don't know. I haven't looked at Walmart, so maybe I will. Yeah, like in our grocery store, it's like $7 for a bottle like this big. I'm like, Josh was at the grocery store getting stuff for tacos, and it was just horrible. Again, no lettuce. All the produce looked so sad, and I don't know if that's everywhere right now or just us. So yeah, not trying to be sad though and be like, but I am grateful that he went to the store to get stuff for tacos because I didn't feel like it. He's hanging out here today, so yeah. And I am grateful for the bee and all the other stuff that is going straight on my keychain. I just just wanted to show it off. So thank you very much. It did make my day and put a smile on my face. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone on here who takes the time to watch my videos. So, then I have tomorrow's question, and then I will post this on Saturday, which when this gets posted, I will probably be driving a cat. This weekend we have a cat. Josh may or may not go, but I hope he goes. And then the weekend after that, we have 3 Great Pyrenees puppies. But yeah, this Saturday we have a cat, our first cat. So, till tomorrow. Hey everyone, it's me. So it's like 5 a.m. and I woke up and I came out here and the dogs were still asleep when I left the room. Shut the door. I can hear them starting to stir. Like, oh no, mom's not right up, mom's not right up on us. What are we gonna do? So, okay. So, song for the day. Song I like covered by another artist. Now, that one is just, I don't even know, because there was a time in my life where I used to be obsessed with cover songs, especially like Live Lounge covers. Oh my gosh, Live Lounge covers. Especially like, okay, say it was a song sung by a man and it was sung by a woman, but they didn't change the lyrics. Or like a rap song or a rock song and it was done in like a lounge or acoustic style. Like, I absolutely love that. Or cover songs, especially like done in different styles or different genders. There's a really good Live Lounge cover of Lil Nas X doing Jolene, which is really, really good. Gosh, like anything from Live Lounge, honestly, all the cover songs from Live Lounge are just amazing most of the time. I'm sure there's a few that I don't like, but for the majority, I really love Live Lounge covers. So, but yeah, the Lil Nas Jolene, really good. Then you got Post Malone. He does some really good covers, especially, what is that song? He does a Brad Paisley song. It's really good. He does a cover of it. I think it was the fishing song. I can't remember, but it was really good. All I remember is like, wow, he can do any genre of music, can he? I really like the Placebo version of Running Up the Hill. I really like the hymn version of Wicked Game. Wicked Game, I love it. Almost any version of that. The other day I did hear a version and I was just like, pretty much any version of Running Up the Hill I love, except for one. Like I said, again, Amazon Music played one for me and I was like, how could you ruin just a wonderful song? But I don't remember who did it. It was a rock band and they did it really fast and heavy and I'm just like, why? So, but yeah, there's like a million covers of Wicked Game and a billion covers of Running Up the Hill. So I mean, like, pretty much almost any of them. Seriously. And then, yeah, if you want to listen to them, just look up Running Up the Hill covers and, yeah. Okay, what I am grateful for today. I don't know, Josh got me these flowers. I think I said that the other day, though. Yesterday. I don't know. Let's see. I guess my one friend, her husband, he's a really great dad, and it has nothing to do with my life. But like, I really don't have a lot of faith in men and dads and stuff. And somehow, like, him being a great dad gives me faith again. So, like, he's teaching them how they're young, and he's teaching them how to change oil, headlights, how to start a business, how to cook, clean, and they're homeschooled, and they're just the most intelligent, emotionally intelligent freaking little girls. And yeah, they are just being taught, raised to be independent, free thinking, freaking badasses. And like I said, I know it has nothing to do with me directly, but I am grateful that men like that do exist, even if that's like literally the first one I've ever met in my life. And it gives me hope, because like yeah, so many little girls don't have good fathers, and it breaks my heart, but like these ones do. So these ones do, and it makes me happy. So yeah. Okay, it's weird without any dogs in here. It's so weird without any dogs in here. Okay, what is the driving force in my life? Nothing. Making sure everyone's taken care of. Yeah. Excuse me. That's all I got for that. Like, I don't know, making sure everyone's taken care of. So that's it. And then I'm gonna put this together, and it'll be out Saturday. So, till next week.